YouTube land. I'm finally getting around to actually making some good edited videos, and I'm starting her off with a review of the Thunderbird bass by Epiphone. I don't know if it's the Thunderbird 4, and unfortunately the camera won't show you the quality, but the new ones are made out of an alder body. This here is mahogany. It's pretty hard to get a good look at the grain pattern, but if you can kind of tell, that is mahogany there, also with a mahogany neck, which is bolt-on, crafted in China. It's got just some Epiphone Thunderbird humbucking pickups, your standard inline tuners, and it just says Epiphone up there. It doesn't give away anything as to what this is. As you can tell, I fitted it with some strap locks instead of doing the mod that most people do, where they actually mount the strap onto the back. So it does still dive quite a bit. And there will be a sound demo coming up after this that I did separately. All in all, though, it's not a whole lot of features. It's got your standard Thunderbird bridge, which is an interesting bridge, actually. This is the first Thunderbird I've ever owned or even ever played. And I think it's the second Thunderbird I've even seen around here, so they're not very common where I live. Got yourself a rosewood fretboard. This is a very nice neck. It's one that's unique, we'll say. It's about as tall as I like it. It's pretty thin. It feels more like a U shape. The back is nice and flat for you. And the painted on finish makes it a bit smooth. It can get sticky after a while, though. The body is, overall, it's still fairly light. The body is a good shape. I really like the feel of the body. But what I don't like is, naturally I feel like I should be finger picking up here. And it gives it too thin of a sound, so I have to finger pick up here, because there's nothing to rest my thumb on. It's a little bit of a gripe, but nothing too major. I paid $240 for it used at a pawn shop, so I'm not going to complain with really anything. It sounds great for what it is. It's a good bass. It's really solid. Well worth the $240 for sure. Not a whole lot to talk about it. For your electronics, again, we'll go back to that. You have your separate volumes for each pickup and a master tone. It's passive. It's simple. It's a simple recipe. 2 humbuckers, 4 strings, 1 tone, and all mahogany with a rosewood fingerboard. Some tuners and a bridge to keep the strings on. And if you like Thunderbirds and you can deal with it being a bit divey, you know, I bought it mostly for the look. The sound is really good, though. And I got some Fender 42 to 105s, I believe it is, on it as well, which really punch up the sound. It's a good punchy sound. It's a lot deeper than a jazz bass, but it keeps that kind of punch in it as well. All in all, it's a good bass. I definitely recommend it for anybody who really wants to do anything with it but slap. It sucks for slap. The feel is completely off. But if you want to do like punk, I've seen more and more alternative bassists using Thunderbirds, like bassists from the new cities. Even though when I saw them live, he used a precision bass. In his videos, he uses a Thunderbird. Marianas Trench, Rides Again. I know those are 3 newer bands that are doing it. Of course, Nikki Sixx is famous for playing Thunderbirds. John Eltwis of The Who as well, for inventing the Thunderbird. So just to give you a general idea of what this thing can do, right? It'll play whatever you want it to. But you gotta remember, the bassist makes the bass doesn't make the bassist.